Hey YouTube, this is Matthew with Needful Strings in Branson, Missouri, and today I'm remaking my video that I did yesterday. I kind of said some stuff that I confused myself over. So we are doing a redo. We are talking about converting back and forth between DAA and DAD. So let's go ahead and get on with it here. So on the whiteboard, I have two sheet musics. One of them's the DAA pattern, one of them's the DAD pattern, and you can see by 155 being DAA, 158 being DAD. Now, on this whiteboard, I also have 3 inversions for the DAA, and currently 3 inversions for the DAD, even though there are 6 inversions for the DAD. I wanted to show you which ones were the exact sounds. So, if you open up a mountain dulcimer book, you will have those 2 different tunings, and chances are you will have your dulcimer tuned in a different tuning, and you really want to play a lot of this different sheet music, okay? So this is how we're going to go about it. Really simple rule. The DAA is, in fact, 3 notes higher than the DAD, okay? So you can see here, this right here, this 3, and that's a 0, okay? And if we look at this, the first 2 strings, the bass string and the middle string, are going to be exactly the same. 2 0 2 0, 4 3 4 3, 7 5 7 5. The difference is that 3 to that 0, that 5 to that 2, that 7 to that 4. Okay? So, the easiest way to explain this is thus. If I am in DAA pattern and I want to play a DAD book, all I have to do is take the DAD book and add 3 to it. Okay? If I am playing in DAD and I want to play in a DAA book, here's my DAA book, all I have to do is subtract 3 to make that number there. Simple as can be. And that was my clarification. I had to think about that for a good little while. So anyways, same thing goes with this next inversion, 4 3 5. Well, we have a 4 3 2. It's offset by the number 3. 7 5 7. 7 5 4. So in my next video, guys, I'm going to angle the camera down at the dulcimers, and we're going to go through those 3 shapes that I shared with you on the board. If you have more questions, you can get a hold of me. That's perfectly fine. But you can also just take a snapshot of this whiteboard, and you'll understand it just like that. So again, to reiterate what I just said, if I am in DAA and I want to play DAD book, I need to add 3 to this DAD book. Obviously 0 plus 3 is 3, so you add 3. If I am in the DAD instrument and I want to play in the DAA book, well look, here's the DAA book. I need to subtract 3 to make that number right there. 3 minus 3 is 0. So let's go ahead and cut to the table. Alright guys, so on the table I have the Cedar Creek's Walnut Classic. This has cherry on top and has walnut on the back and sides. And I also have a McSpadden's dulcimer, which is all solid walnut. And I have this tuned to the DAA pattern, and I have this tuned to the DAD pattern. Now, the catch is we're in the key of E right now, so this is literally E, B, B. This is E, B, E. Okay? So the pattern is what matters. So here is 155, and this is 158. So what I want to do right now is show you the 3 inversions on the dulcimers for both of them, and excluding the other 3 inversions for the DAD for this video. So if we go back to our previous clip, you saw that the first two strings shared the same notes. So the bass string and the bass string are the same. Also the middle string and the middle string are the same. It was the melody strings that were different. Right now, this is an E and this is a B. So when you are looking at your sheet music, super easy. All you do is either add 3 or subtract 3. What I'm going to share with you right now is how simple it is to make these chords, okay? So on the DAA, this is your first E chord that is outside of the open tuning, okay? This is 2, 0, 3. That means on the dulcimer here, on the DAD pattern, we keep this same finger here, so it goes right there. That one was open, the middle string's open, and then it was 3 different. So we started on 3, so we got 3, 2, 1, 0. And so 3 minus 3 is 0. I only need one finger to get that same sound. You hear how they're the same? They might be a little bit different in tone, but that's it. So then the next one, remember it's the bass string and the middle string that stay the same. It's the melody string that's off by 3. So this is 4, 3, 5. So now we know this one's got to be a 4 and a 3, but what is 5 minus 3? Well, that's 2. So we have that there and this here. Same exact chord, just different tone. And lastly, we have this inversion. So we have 7, 5, 7. Remember, the bass string and the middle string stay the same. So we've got, and then what is 7 minus 3? Well, that's going to be 4. So it's right there. So if I go up the scale with those 3 chords, we've got this here, and that there, and that there. If I start here, we got, and then we have this right here, and then we have this right here. Same exact songs can be played on these dulcimers, with some minor exceptions. But the gist of it is you can play exactly the same stuff. It's just that your melody string is off by 3. So I'm going to cut to the next clip and I'm going to pull out a book and show you some stuff, okay? Okay, so what I have to share with you today is this book called First 50 Songs You Should Play on the Mountain Dulcimer. One-of-a-kind collection of accessible, well-known traditional folk and pop songs arranged by Stephen B. Yulberg. Okay? In this book, the majority of all the stuff is DAD. Okay? And since Stephen B. Yulberg made the DAD, I think it would be really cool if he could do the DAA, because there's some people that don't want to do this conversion stuff. They'd rather it already be there for them. It's a convenience thing for them. But you open this book up, there's tons of different songs. Blowing in the Wind, Brown Eyed Girl, Dance With Me, Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, I Saw the Light, Jolene, Keep on the Sunny Side, Lean on Me, The Red River Valley, 110 Soldier, Peaceful Easy Feeling, Ring of Fire, Shenandoah, Time in a Bottle, Where Have You Been, Wonderful Tonight, all kinds of good stuff in here. And so if I was to look at any given song, let's just say that I was looking at, okay, let's find one that has 3 rows of numbers, because sometimes they'll do that and sometimes they won't. They'll simplify it even further than you really want them to. So time after time, there's a spot with 3 numbers on top of each other, and it says 3, 0, 2. Remember, this is the DAD book. And the only thing that we had to change was that melody line. So it's 3-0, and then you have the melody line. We start off with a 2, but you have to add 3, so it's a 3-0-5. That's literally how simple this is, this conversion chart thing is. I'll do more on this as the days go by, because I actually want you to see the sheet music as well. But I just mainly wanted to get the point across that it's super easy to convert your notes. And like I said, the last video I kind of flubbed a little bit, and I had to think it over last night just to see what was going on. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notifications button too, so you can get more content like this in a more timely manner. And call me up sometime, or go on my website, www.needfulstringsllc.com, and 417-334-1395. Guys, have a blessed day.